You are the game.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jose, and welcome back to the Unknown Developer series. And if you guys are seeing maybe the last episode, you guys were probably disappointed in me because I couldn't figure anything out. Which, yeah, I was also disappointed too, because after going through Severed Meat and kind of going through everything in detail, and then just all of a sudden going to another episode where there's nothing to talk about at all, other than the fact that it changes, the room changes as you freaking rotate. I don't know. I couldn't figure anything out on that. But either way, we're moving on to the next one. You Are the Game, the most expensive game you'll never buy. Simulation. That's true, unless you're talking about my life. Such an expensive... Never mind, no one cares about me. You the game. You are the game. Most expensive game. Thought I heard something. But yeah. So let's go into this. You are the game. Downloadable game for Windows. They have 467767 in the background. You are the game. The most expensive game you'll never buy. You Are the Game is a game you'll probably never buy. This is the last gift. Sadly, as with any gift you'll ever receive, it comes at a price. It's a shame you'll never be able to play it. But that's how things are. This is unknown developer waving you goodbye. So, does this mean that this is the last... When was the last time this was updated? 12/20th. So, almost a month ago. Anyways, check the MD5 values to avoid piracy tampering. Okay, so here it is. When you apply a hashing algorithm to an arbitrary amount of data, such as a binary file, the result is a hash or a message digest. This hash has a fixed size. MD5 is a hashing algorithm that creates a 128-bit hash value. SHA-1 is a hashing algorithm that creates a 160-bit hash value. And I checked this one out. The MD5 algorithm is a widely used hash function producing a 128-bit hash value. Although MD5 was initially designed to be used as a cryptographic hash function, it has been found to suffer from extensive vulnerabilities. Like most hash functions, MD5 is neither encryption nor encoding. Tips and tricks. So against all of the odds, you got this game. Now it's time to make it work. Here's a couple of tips and tricks to get the most out of it. Be patient and be wakeful. Reward tricks. Get the code, use the code. Addendum! Due to popular demand, an additional explanation on how to experience this game is therefore presented. Knowing is a beautiful thing, but learning requires time. Time is to be spent waiting for the horror to come. At the end, you'll be rewarded. The reward is knowledge, because knowing is a beautiful thing. Art game, atmospheric, horror, life simulation, memoir. Another one. Mind-bending secrets. Weird. Average session, days or more. So you gotta... do I have to have this thing, open forever? Colorblind friendly, subtitles high contrast. Times report make good use of it. Be sure to spend it wisely. Your life depends on it. Things will get easier. It's not laziness. It's CPU show. Slow down. Issues overcoming. Beguile the counting device as you wish. Wait a minute. I'm going to go through all these because it looks like it's different each one. You're at game version 1.01. Additional features for the SMU System Management Unit are now available. Various optimizations and improvements. I honestly don't know if this means they actually improved it or if this is still a part of the whole thing. And this also is all the whole alternate history and alternate reality. Is the different kind of games, does that what it mean? Is that what it means, the whole having different versions of it? Enabled code switching pipeline. Added data logging support. Enhanced loading performances. You're the Game. Wisdom Sight Edition. Ooh, this one has a lot more. With the Wisdom Sight update, WSU, the price of You Are the Game drops to $0.00. This was possible only thanks to you. You are able to obtain this update right away. No changes were made to the downloadable files. The only relevant change was applied to the price value of this game, thus making the Wisdom Sight available throughout the whole Virgo cluster. A cluster in which time and space endured a journey that ended many eons ago. Back then, when our dear friend Matt divided 7 by itself, we knew that the Wisdom Sight was just words away from the lights. Who's Matt? The lights came down to our cleft, and we welcomed them. Now Matt is coming back from the dead, leaving this palace to join the people in the cleft. Why should We close our eyes to the loathsome questions because Matt is dividing 7 by itself once again. Wouldn't that just be 1? 7 divided by 7 wouldn't just be 1? Have you ever reached the true door? Have you ever waited for the horror to come? Have you ever used the code you were given? I wasn't given a code, at least not yet. The unanswerable question is a pit too deep to climb. It's constantly shaking our freezing minds. Do you think we know the rules of the game? They said 6 truths. This game plays you. This game always played you. You don't play this game. You are the game. You've always been the game. This is not a game anymore. Oh, so you're trying to be serious with me. Oh, Mr. Developer. Counting device as you wish. So in other words, I'm assuming this is another one like the very first one, don't play this game, where it had a little timer based on like your system clock. So does that mean I can manipulate it? Let's get into it then. That's pretty much it. Hello, developer.
Wait, help, you, mid, 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 wait, help, you,
getting the code up here.
Help, you, mid, wait, 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 help.
I can't click anything.
Wait, help.
So it's giving me numbers.
Wait, help, you, mid, wait, help.
I wonder. Obviously it's telling me, hey, change the time. But the thing is, if I change the time, is it gonna affect how many times it's saying you are the game? I'm gonna let this go just like this. Maybe once it actually fills up the background with numbers, something will happen. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna keep reading the thing. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're just doing zeros now? It's weird, huh? How we started this series with that whole don't play this game and it just does the string of letters. And now if this is truly the last game, it's weird how now we're finishing off with a string of numbers, because I'm assuming this is the thing where it says use the code, and that number string in the background is probably the code. The only thing that seems to be random is just the fact of the number string in the back. Because I noticed that sometimes it does like gives me a huge string, and then like less, and then huge, less, maybe sometimes even 1. And I noticed the only when it's like a 0, it kind of doesn't give you. It only gives you like that 1 0. Okay, I think this might be it. Oh, unless it does another line, which is gonna suck. I should probably put a flashing warning light, warning sign in the beginning of this video. It moved! Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to wait. Maybe just leave this running. And just go do something else. Or, if I just mess with the time right now. I'll let it tell me this 1,000 times and then I'll decide. I know 1,000 times is a long time, but we'll see. Alright, it's almost at the 1,000. I'm pretty sure this is going to be anticlimactic. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, I'm changing this. I'm doing this manually. Change the time, nothing's happening. Does it have to be a certain time? Get the code, use the code. What's the code? So it doesn't matter how many times you put a freaking change the time. It doesn't matter any of that. What matters is that you let it do its little countdown. So how many times do I have to let it? Waiting for the hard count. At the end, you'll be rewarded. The reward is knowledge, because knowing is a beautiful thing. Is it that you're bullshitting me? Is it that you're laughing at my face? Wait a minute. Oh, no, don't tell me that I have to wait for it to say 467767 times. Do you know how fucking long it'll take for that to get to 467,767 times? Waiting for the horror, which is... Look. Oh, I can't put it. It says waiting for the horror to come. The horror is italicized. Oh, I think I do have to wait for it to go 467,000 times 767. So I have to leave this open. It's gonna suck. I don't want to leave this open for... Oh my god. Do you know how long it took just to get 1,000? No wonder this thing says days or more. Has anyone on... I wonder, has anyone on the Discord let this go on for 467,000 times? Like, okay, I was reading this again, where a time-saving update. Things will get easier, it's not lazy. It's CPU slowdown issues overcoming. Beguile the counting device as you wish. So, what I'm thinking is, do I have to somehow make the program run faster by messing with my CPU? That way it goes faster, like, because right now it's at a constant, so I'm assuming it, kind of don't want to mess with my computer, though, especially with recording something. Hold on a sec. I'm going to stop recording real quick because I've been recording for almost an hour now. I'm pretty sure the CPU thing is a thing you can do, but, here's the thing. I just started touching my freaking keyboard and thought that there was nothing to do, but once I actually hit the arrows, I can do this! Can I go back? Yes, I can. Okay. So, now I just have to hold my freaking finger here until it says 467767. I have bested you, unknown developer. I'm just gonna go now. I'm gonna let this go. Because this is still gonna take a while. Okay. So we're getting really close to 467767. I'll explain what I did, but right now I'm like shaking because it's getting really close to it, and it's really late. So, six, seven. I'm gonna let it do it itself, by itself. Okay.
Goodbye.
Are you fucking kidding me? I waited 4.5 hours for that. Luckily, I was recording that. So, I'm going to look back at that and I'll be back. Okay, so it's the next day because after I found out what that was, I was tired. It was already like 3 o'clock in the morning over here. And yeah, I went to sleep. I honestly don't know what I have on me right now. Like, what I have in general, the information that I got. Which after going on Twitter and kind of poking fun at the unknown developer, I'm pretty sure has the final laugh because I don't know how to use the stupid code. After it hits 4,000, basically horror. Oh, and I guess I should tell you how I got it. As I was reading, so here obviously is the You Are the Game page. Over here with the update, the time-saving update. Time is important. Make good use of it. Be sure to spend it wisely. Your life depends on it. Things will get easier. It's not laziness. It's CPU slowdown issues overcoming. Beguile the counting device as you wish. I basically got this. I cracked this code. I guess it's not even a crack. It was actually. I gotta admit that it's actually really well done, and I admire the unknown developer for doing something, making a puzzle that is so simple but would go through over a lot of people's heads. And honestly, I'm not saying that I'm smarter than anyone else. The only reason I was able to figure it out was because in the first time I tried it, there was a part where there was just a string of zeros. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because that's how I figured out how to get to the big number. If you're not into computers, then Yeah, let me explain in layman's terms. A CPU basically takes in all the information, sorts it out, and then pushes it out in that way. That's the layman's terms. I'm not gonna explain it to you what it actually does. In programs, when you're first starting out, you learn about ints, floats, and doubles. There's actually more. There's like long float, long int, whatever. And my teacher always told me that when you're running a program, to have it optimized and efficient, you always try to use the least amount of memory as possible. When you're using numbers, obviously that takes more CPU power the bigger the number. And as you saw in the background, the number would grow. I'm assuming people like me thought that it was purely cosmetic, but as I was going towards 80,000, I noticed that the software started to slow down dramatically. And I was just wondering, why is this happening? Why is it all of a sudden slowing down? I closed the game, restarted it, which I didn't want to, but there was no way I was going to get to it. Then I realized that obviously you can change the time and date and things like that. So I started messing with the date, and then realized that if you put it at like midnight of a day, it starts giving zeros. So the number in the back is based off of what time it is. So once I hit that, it just gave me 0, 0, 0, 0. And what number is the smallest number in the world? 0. So with 0, the CPU doesn't have to do that much work, just constantly pushing out 0, taking in 0, pushing it back out. Instead of in my first attempt where it had this whole string of numbers, which was probably like trillions, quintillions, whatever the hell the number is. So the CPU was trying to take that information, put it together, and push it back out. Once I got that done, I just hit the arrow keys, which I'm pretty sure I told you guys that I can use. And I just put a weight on it and then left for between 4.5 hours to 5 hours. So yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. Like I said, it's very simple, very clever of the unknown developer to do something like that. Like I said, it's pretty cool, and I admire him or her for doing that. Onto the screen, where once you hit the horror, it goes to another screen, which is really weird. It looks like just half of it and then inverted, the other half, things like that. Mirrored, I should say. And then it counts from 3, 2, 1, and then says, "He who seeks finds." And I thought it was just like a quote, but a quote that the unknown developer tried to put out there, saying that persistence is key to whatever you try to do. Maybe you're trying to send out a message. But I looked it up, and two things came up. Two verses from the Bible. Matthew 7:8 and Luke 11:10. And they're both basically the same. Translated, I guess. It says, "For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. The one who knocks. And to the one who knocks, the door will be opened." Yeah, so that's pretty much the one who seeks finds. I know it's not the exact same quote, but I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, and then after that, the unknown developer puts a voice of what sounds like Melissa saying goodbye, which honestly I got a little sad. The unknown developer has done this before, where it says like, "This is it, this is the end," and then came back. I don't know, it seems like maybe this really is the last game. Like, whatever, this is all the information that he or she is going to give out, and it's up to anyone who decides to seek and find will figure it out. Then it shows that weird code, which I don't know what to do with. Reward tricks. Get the code, use the code. I don't know where to use it. I don't even know what the code is, because it's not just letters and numbers, it's just weird letters and also weird ass symbols, which I don't know what they are, but I'm pretty sure someone will figure it out. I can honestly just sit here with this information and just try to figure it out myself. I don't have to put out this video. I don't have to push it out for everyone to see. But what's the point of that? I go into this thinking, oh, these are cool. It gives you information or things you find out. It gives you that aha moment that I really enjoy in puzzles or in games and things like that. Just gives you that, like I said, it just gives you that moment where you figure it out, and it's just, you get these endorphins of like, yes, I solved a difficult problem. That I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm pretty stupid. The fact that I've been going on Twitter and someone told me that not even people on the Discord have found this last screen or have gone to it yet, or have gone to it and at least shared it. If you have and you haven't shared it, then that's a pretty shitty, douchey move, if you ask me. Obviously, the unknown developer still has the last laugh here because I don't know what to do with the code. And I just decided, let me just put out the video, and maybe someone else can figure it out. Maybe Pat can find this information useful. If he ever does decide to do this, Pat, you bastard. The unknown developer, I just want to let you know that I beat your little puzzle. Now I gotta find another, figure out what to do with the answer. Just more questions. I don't even know if the unknown developer watches my videos anymore. I'm pretty sure the unknown developer has gone to other things unless they're working on something else. As he stated before, which I'm taking with a grain of salt, that he is not a young man. He has gone through the grindstone multiple times, and so have I. But I also have wisdom and knowledge, because I have also gone through crap. We have all gone through crap. And it's just, I guess mentally, you grow depending on how much you suffer. Like, what is that saying? Suffering begets wisdom? Something like that? I don't know. Either way, I'm pretty much done. This is the final game from the unknown developer. I'm kind of sad to see it go. Now nobody's gonna watch my videos, ever. Unknown developer, it's been fun. I'll still try to figure something out. I'm just saying, it was fun while it lasted with all the little game things. I hope this helps someone, or that I find the information or something like that. Now I want to say thank you to the unknown developer for putting all this stuff out there. And yeah, to everyone else who's just watched these videos and has been interested in it. It's sad to like finish off a series. Who knows, maybe this might also be the last video of this. If I don't find anything, that is.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, thank you everybody, and I will see all of you in the next video, or not. I don't know. You guys don't love me. Bye!
Go.